Welcome to the Internet Chess Club. Checkmate.
Hi everyone, welcome to another lecture on the Botvinnik variation. As promised last time, we're going to start digging into the main critical position. So without delay, let's go to the critical position. e6, bishop g5, h6, bishop h4, takes e4. In the meanwhile, I can tell you that while playing few bullet games on ICC, I had a chance to play against some very strong grandmaster, and I actually tried some of the things that I was lecturing about, and it actually led to some incredibly interesting games and some novelties on move 24, 25, but by that very strong GM. It was pretty amazing because it was all in a bullet game, but well, I felt quite proud that I never knew theory regarding this opening that deep, but now, after making those videos, I had to study it. b4. So, last time we saw almost all the continuation except queen b6, and I'll just go again to the critical moment. It's after d5, we saw take on f6, knight b6, knight e5, bishop h6, queen b6. It's pretty forced for white to develop the bishop, castle, and b4. For a long time, this was well considered to be the very main position in the Botvinnik variation. Opposite castles, the pawn in the center is black's target, the pin along the d file. Knight a4 used to be the main line, but I would like in the next two videos to discuss another interesting alternative, maybe somewhat even better, or at least one that is considered by many topplers to be a critical one. Rook b1. A very strange move, but actually defending the knight on c3, because if black takes, pawn take, and white is just winning after queen a6, I assume it's just possible to play this way, and white's position, well, black is about to resign very soon. So this is a very weird way to defend the knight, but that's what the people are playing these days. So black here, black's main response is queen a6, simply moving his queen away from the b file and then threatening to take. The knight is a key because the big struggle is on the d5 square. The d5 square, the d5 pawn, if black will manage to capture it or not, and so far white has no less than 3 defenders, but black will try to either play knight b6 or knight f6 and then have many attackers. So this is where the big struggle is. Another very major alternative here is bishop h6. A minor one, which I'll just show, was played probably in very few games, is knight e5. But it just seems that after queen e2 attacking, knight d3, takes on e6, takes on g2, king takes, pawn takes c3, e7, queen c6, and this is just a clearly better position for white. Mahub against Nadera from 2007. Bishop h6 is a real major alternative, but as we can see, probably white is better here. The idea, as we saw several times when black played bishop h6, is simply to remove white's defender of the f6 pawn, and after it he can take with his knight. Another idea is, if take takes, sometimes to double the rooks on the h file. So the main alternative for white is to take on h6, and usually we saw that indeed this is the main alternative in different formations